Good morning, everyone. So it is a Monday, start of a new week, start of a new project, start of a new county. Yes, we are in the Rockaways. So working on a project that came about a year and a half ago, where we were designing it for them for a house they bought to put in an entertaining space, to have pond, some kind of water feature, landscaping, landscape lighting, patio, the whole 9 yards. So we're finally here. Probably at some point have a flash of a sketch or multiple sketches we did for them, and the final one actually ended up being by hand after everything, once we adjusted and tweaked it. So let me walk you through here. So on this side area where I'm coming through, we're going to actually have a stream and bed that's going to meander down this side because the yard is very low. So because it's so low, we're going to build a stackstone wall over here, patio back in there. We're going to have a pond over here. We're going to have urns and another stream over there. And back in this corner where I am, right in here, we're going to have waterfall, stacked stone wall, another urn over here cascading this way, and that going down the side behind Dan is going to be the stream. And then we're going to pick up the roof water from this gutter, keep that separate over here in a holding area, and almost make that a rainwater harvesting, just so this little system over here with a stream and an urn can stay independent. So we're on site. Guys are cleaning out some plants, assembling aqua blocks, cutting back some hedges, boulders. Everything got delivered over the past couple days, and I'm gonna get on the machine. I'm gonna start making a mess and ripping up some of the grass. Alright, so it's the afternoon of day one. So the grass is out, the area's been cleaned up, the hedge has been pruned back very nicely. We've got our grade kind of cut in here, so this area is flat. That area is naturally raised up because it's higher. And we're now gonna get this carved in here. We're gonna have a pond over here, a stream over here. We're gonna get moving along. So it's the end of day one. So got our grade brought up on this project. We came right up to there. We have got the area leveled out. We've got a stream that's going to go in here. We've got our first shelf dug in this pond. Second is sprayed out. That area back there, we're going to build a stack slate wall. That's prepped. We're going to be bringing that in the morning. All the grass and garbage and debris are out. We had an interesting time. Because if you look, and it's tough to tell, the side yard is pitched. So we had plenty of room to get in, but as I went to get ourselves in, the machine was cockeyed, so it wouldn't fit. So I had to dig it out so we could level it flat to get the machine through. So that's done. Guys are off. Got some stuff they're gonna load. Unfortunately, it's an hour ride home. Morning. So it's the start of day two. We are getting top of this hedge, top of the hedge pruned out. Gonna get this lower shelf dug in, area all cleaned up, and then later this morning we will get the liner and underlayment in and start rocking it out. It's funny, some days flow nice and smooth, some days don't. Just unloading some sack slate, and of course, the track decided to jump off. So, you know, what do? We're supposed to be breaking for lunch. We're fixing the track instead, because the machine's got to head back. Excavators back here, and the mini machines in the front, put together pretty close. We just got to get a socket to finish it. Pond is dug and ready. Biofalls is set. Plumbing is in. Skimmer's in as well. So gonna drop in the liner, or the underlayment, then the liner, and guys are moving boulders back, so then we'll start rocking it. A little behind today, but a whole bunch of little things that took time to get taken care of. And it was funny that went out there and I was like, oh, I'll pull the slate off, we'll be good to go in no time, and instantaneously pop a track. It is what it is, but we keep rolling through it, so can't complain. The weather's going to be good, but I want to get this liner in, and I want to get some boulders in this thing because it's supposed to pour. Surprise, surprise. That's called our normalcy for this job this year. All right, the end of the day. Liner, underlayment are in. Boulders are in for a portion of the lower shelf. We got everything else sitting staged around the corner. We're gonna get that in day after tomorrow because it's gonna rain. Yeah. So get some office work done. Guys are gonna get some supplies put together, cleaned up in the yard. We'll be back. So it is Thursday. If you look, it is sunny. Yesterday we pulled the trigger and we said, let's skip the day. And we definitely made the right choice because it rained. And after it rained, it rained. And after it rained some more. So guys are fixing an area where some soil collapsed. They just got all the water out. We had a couple inches of water in there. And we're gonna start finishing out building this part of the phase. Man, it's one of those days. Building this phase of the job out. So it is Friday. We are back here, and you know what we're doing? It didn't rain, which is great, but water still screwed us again. We're sprinkler line that is tucked in there nicely ended up flooding this morning, and we came in and it looked weird because our shelves still looked like they were there, but in the bottom we had a big lump. And so in my head I thought, uh-oh, we must have a water table issue where the water rose up and it created a bubble. Well, I was wrong, and I think I'm going to say thankfully, you know, which the bubble thing was one that I was kind of confusing me since we're in pure sand. But then as we looked around, some spots were super wet, and then we looked and stepped on the ledge right over there, and it wasn't there. And yet everything was in the bottom and our shelf was missing. So, digging it out, Dan is getting all that part out so we can flip this all back over. If you hear that beeping, means the truck is backing up. We got the boulders for this corner to finish up. So we're gonna get that done this morning. Get the biofalls hooked up with the liner and get this side finished. This side will be finished this afternoon, and we have a stream that's going back that way, and we had brought a liner for it, but messed up, and the liner said it was the right length, but when we actually opened it up, it wasn't. So we left that open. So afternoon. We're going to seam that liner in, get that in, have this, snap our fingers like this. Maybe they'll throw in a video of it, ta-da, running, because I want to leave it this weekend with them where phase 1 is running. And then next week we are going to be building a stream over this way with a large urn. Then we'll be starting stackstone walls through here. And then one of the cool features I have that they don't really know, they saw it on their proposal and paperwork, they're going to have an urn over here, but the urn's actually going to be set into the ground where the wall's built into it, and the urn's going to have the face of it cut open so it cascades out, because going all the way over there is going to be a stream, and so you'll have an urn that'll cascade this way down into very down here to pick up the water from the roof, and there'll be a stream that'll meander down this way into this area. So something cool, something I haven't gotten to play with this spring so far, so gonna do that. But first step is getting this fixed up.